Man, what's up? Good morning, y'all. Polo Sports Talking ENT here again with another one. I apologize about the tardiness, man. Had to take care of some business in the morning. Y'all know how it go. Nevertheless, I'm still here. Make sure you hit that like, hit that sub, also comment as well after this video is over, and and you can comment, of course, right now too, since we live or whatnot. And then also be sure to hit the notifications too, so that you're able to get each and every one of my video streams and all of that. Okay. And look, y'all. I did get a question. Somebody had shot me a question yesterday if I'm still going to do the the regular the regular videos that I was doing, like just regular short videos in which I talk about various topics. Yes, I still am. Uh, but I like getting everybody's opinion, and I like talking to everybody to see how they feel about certain things. Salute to you, Celtics Nation. I see you in the building. And yes, man, we is talking about some football right now. We got to talk about Deandre Hopkins and how he feels in reference to the NFL, the NFL policy in terms of the vaccination. Okay. Uh, for those of y'all that don't know, DeAndre Hopkins, uh, he used to play for the uh, for the Texans. Now he plays for the Cardinals. Okay, and actually, believe it or not, the Cardinals the Cardinals are actually projected to go somewhere this year. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day, because especially with the addition of J.J. Watt and everything, and then of course they still got Larry Fitzgerald. And Larry Fitzgerald, man, even though he older, man, he's still productive. Let's not get it twisted. We got to stop acting like these guys that get older aren't productive. Larry Fitzgerald is still productive, man. I might be sounding a little biased and everything, because I do like Larry Fitzgerald. I think what he brings to the game is awesome, and his consistency. But anyways, man, we're not here to talk about that. Look, um, okay, DeAndre Hopkins had he wrote a tweet initially, but he went ahead and he deleted the tweet, and he said, "quote I never thought I would say this, but being put in a position to hurt my team because I don't want to partake in the vaccine is making me question my future in the NFL." That's what Hopkins wrote. Uh, and this is in regards to the vaccine or whatnot. Now, what's up with you? Wait, what? I see you in the building, man. Um, Listen, I kind of feel no. Matter of fact, I don't kind of feel. I wholeheartedly feel where DeAndre Hopkins is coming from. Because look here, okay, we have to be real, and I'm gonna be real with you. Now, there was a situation in the NBA, and it was rumored that they were gonna make all of those players take the vaccine earlier last year when they first came out with the vaccine. And my thing is this: you listen, a lot of players take care of their bodies in order to keep their bodies at a certain level. A lot of players won't even play if their bodies are at a certain level. The reason why I mention that, though, is because at the end of the day, you're I don't care what sport you're playing in. I don't care what job you're doing. Okay, your body is an investment, and that's what a lot of people are not getting when whenever you put the vax or the shot, whatever you want to call it, inside of you. Now, look, like I said before, I'm not gonna get on anybody for doing what's necessary for whatever they think is best for their health or whatnot. But I don't feel that if any athlete should be pressured to take it. I don't feel that a player that is giving you everyday blood, sweat, and tears from his body already, much less having to do that mentally as well, should have a choice. He has worked this hard to get up to the top level to where very few people in the world, much less the country, are able to step on the field, such as the NFL. Some people, very few people make it to college. Very few people make it shoot on the high school team. But he made it. He made it to a level, and these athletes have made it to a level to where very few people, like only the cream of the crop, can actually make it. So they should have a choice onto onto what they do. I mean, anybody should have a choice. You should have a choice on what you put into your body. If you don't feel like it's safe, if you don't feel like it's gonna pan out well for you, then you should have that right. What's up, Kenyon? I see you in the building. You should have that right. Listen, what you have to realize is, okay, what if one of those players does that and they have an allergic reaction to whatever you give it to? Because it's not like this stuff is natural, okay? And I don't want to harp on it, too much. Whether you take the Pfizer, the Moderna, or the Johnson Johnson. You feel me? None of this stuff. All this stuff is man-made. And that's not. I'm not here to talk down on it. I'm not here to speak out against it or any of that other stuff. That's not what we're doing here. But what I am going to say is that you have a right to have questions about it, especially if something is man-made. There's people that are making the decision to vax their children and everything like that. Like I talked to somebody yesterday, and they said that hey, I've made the decision to vax their children. Hey, you go ahead and do what is necessary to make the situation better. But I'm not going to sit here and act like in the back of my mind that what type of side effects that chemical that you're putting into your body could potentially have. And I don't even try to get in any type of debate or any type of arguments with anybody like that. Uh, do I understand the severity and the situation of the country? Yeah. And here's the thing too: it can't just be people just taking the shot or whatnot. It's got to be people that have to be going the extra mile, doing what's necessary in terms of PPE and stuff like that. But people still tend to forget that we do have this situation going on in this country. We do have um, a lot of cases that are rising in this country. Yeah, are the numbers manipulated? That's going to be up for debate. You know, but every person that is passing away or being hospitalized or whatnot, not all of those people are dealing with the same situation. If you know what I mean, I'm not gonna say it on here. But anyways, I'm not trying to stray too much away from the subject. Now, in the NBA, they had a thing where they might implement that. And to me, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I felt what the players were coming from. A lot of players were opposed to it. I think, including Chris Paul, he was opposed to it too. And you have that right to be, because listen, what if one of those players are running, running up and down the court, and then all of a sudden something happens to them, and they find out that they have taken that shot or whatnot. Then guess what? That's going to be on them. That's going to be not on the player. That's going to be on y'all. So there you have a sticky situation, because at the same token, you want society to be safe. You want your players to be safe and everything. But at the same time, it's like, okay, we're taking a risk because we don't know how that chemical is going to react to that individual. Every individual is different. Everybody's heart is different. Everybody's arteries are different. Everybody's brain functioning is different. Everybody's lungs, kidneys, liver, intestine. All your vital organs and everything that's inside of you are different from one human being to the next. And then you also got to look at the fact too that these players might be taking other medicines as well as that shot or whatnot. So they're already taking medicine because of maybe they had a surgery a while back, and they still got to take that medicine because that pain tends to linger, or they might have broke something, and because of whatever reason, they still have to be on that medicine for quite some time. The painkillers, stuff like that. And a lot of wrestlers, and yes, wrestling is a sport. I was looking at a interview one time. I think Warrior, the Ultimate Warrior, before he died, God rest his soul. He was talking about how the steroids and stuff like that, and he was talking about the amount of painkillers that they have to take on the regular and stuff. And I'm not saying that this is for every athlete, but the amount of wear and tear that a sport like football and a sport like basketball, even a sport like boxing, does to you, you the doctors are gonna prescribe you some things sometimes, because those pains tend to linger after your career is over with. And a lot of people don't understand that. I have injuries that I've had that still linger to this day, especially when the weather changes. Now, do I sit there and jack up a whole bunch of medicine inside of me when it hurts? Nah, I don't do that, because me, I'm not a big, I don't take medicine like that. I'm not a big medicine taker. Excuse me. I don't believe in taking medicine. I'm sitting here saying I don't take medicine. I'm up here sneezing and shit. My bad, y'all. But I'm not a big medicine taker. And the thing about it too is that when when you're when you're taking that stuff, and when the athlete is taking that sort of thing, they have to understand that, okay, where how is my future going to be? Am I going to be able to function the same way that I did 15 years from now, as I am now? But I don't, like I said, man. DeAndre Hopkins definitely has a right to be concerned with the policy and everything. I think, me personally, I don't think they should implement anything like this, I can understand too why he deleted the tweet, because then they might come down hard on him. Because the Shield has been notorious for doing that, for players, saying a certain tweet or doing something. I mean, of course, when Kaepernick, spoke out and did what he did, the NFL blackballed him or whatnot, But that's a whole nother story. But no, like I said, DeAndre Hopkins has a right to be concerned. Uh, would I have deleted the tweet? No. Matter of fact, really he shouldn't have said nothing, and I would have talked about it like in private. That's something that you want to talk about in private behind the scenes. Yes, Twitter is a place where you voice your opinion, you get your thought out. You can go at certain people that you want to go at. But in a situation like this, when it concerns your job, I don't think I would have said nothing outright like that. But salute to DeAndre Hopkins for feeling the way he's feeling. We also have to think about outside of football too, outside of basketball, outside of these various sports that you play. We have to think about those things. Everybody thinks about, oh yeah, because it goes back to what I was saying a while back. I've said this time and time again. But listen, these players are not machines. These players are not machines. These players are not robots. These players are actual human beings, and they have to be looked at that way. These players are not robots that have batteries in their back, and you could just do whatever you want to with them. No, we have to understand that, and they're doing something. They're doing something that is uh, they hold a level of expectation in terms of their performance. Think about it. You put that inside of that player's body and everything, and he don't perform right. Guess what? That's his meal ticket you messing with. That's that man's livelihood you messing with. That that's that man's finances that could be at stake because of what you want him to do. You messed up a bag because of you wanting to put something in there that could potentially harm that man. And then on top of that, you also got to think about the what if. What if something tragic happened? People don't think about that. We got people already passing away, even though they took the shot or whatever. I'm not trying to put that energy out there. Everybody's body can't handle everything. It's just facts, man. Everybody want to think, oh yeah, well yeah, man, you put that in there, man, you'll be all right or something like that. Throw some. Yeah, nah, I still have the throw some dirt on it type of mentality. You know, uh, God made dirt so dirt don't hurt. I don't know if any of y'all heard that. God made dirt so dirt don't hurt. That's my mentality. I don't sit there and try to debate whether, oh yeah, and get into the pros and cons of something that's man made or anything like that. Look, if it don't come from the earth and it's not man made, I'm not putting it nowhere near my system. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and be no hypocrite though. Have I taken medicine had to, take the flu shot, stuff like that. Yeah, and the reason why there was a specific reason why I did take the flu shot, and that was dealing with a situation with a family member that had you know they were dealing with with cancer, so their immune system wasn't up to par, and in order to be around them, I had to end up taking the flu shot or whatever. And best believe I didn't really want to, so I'd be hypocritical by saying something like that, and telling somebody else, oh nah, you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that. But I'm just saying, realize what you're doing when you're putting this inside of a player that's making that's expected to perform at a certain level. He makes millions of dollars, and he might be the cash cow for your organization. He might be what's drawing in the fans, what's drawing in the sponsors. Why people love to go see him or her, because women play professional sports too. What's up with it, Matt Moses? Man, Matt Moses. Hey, listen, let me tell y'all something, man. Hey, him and South Political. Shout out to South Political, because we already know how South get down. Matt Moses, man, that motherfucker got a mind for your motherfucking ass when it come to football. Hey, Matt Moses, he either sound like he done been around the game or he played the game. Cause hey, he got good football knowledge when it come to football, man. You know what I'm saying? So salute to my boy Matt Moses, man. Come on the panel, man, whenever you can, man. You always welcome, man. I was messing with you yesterday about that chat warrior stuff, and I went at Matt Moses about Jimmy G. You know what I'm saying? I want Jimmy G to succeed. He ready to be like, Jimmy G, get your ass out of here. Go ahead and let Trey Lance. Let's see what he got. He ready to get rid of guys like Emmanuel Sanders and be like, look, man, get your old ass out of here. We got some new blood up in here. Salute to Matt Moses, man. Thank you for pulling up to the channel. But man, like I don't think Deandre Hopkins is wrong for saying what he said. For real, he's he got a right to feel the way that he feels. He got to think about his wife, his kids, his family, and stuff like that. Listen, we don't want to be, man, especially like around, my way, or around in my culture, around my family and stuff. Look, uh, listen, people gonna tell you the truth. They gonna be like, man, dog, you looking old, or man, you're not walking, the same, or man, there's something wrong with you, or something like that. People gonna tell you the truth. So he take that, that shot that's forced upon him by the league or whatnot, and you got all of his friends telling him, man, dog, you're not running the same, or you looking like you hurting out there. You don't you look like you lost a step. Well, then guess what? He gonna think back, maybe couple years from now. He gonna think back, man. I took that shot, man, and then he gonna beat himself up because he put that stuff up in his body, and there's absolutely nothing that he could do about it. Now there is a way. If you taking something like that, you could detox your body, and I know a way to do detox it. Okay, if you really feel like, man, I made a mistake or something like that, because you would have to look. I'll put it to you like this: you would have to go on on a fast, you would have to do one of those like absolute fasts. Uh, absolutely nothing but water. That's what it means. And you're gonna have to really watch what you're putting into your body because whenever you go on a fast, it clean it detoxes and it cleans out your system. So you're gonna like when, and I'm not talking about fasting, just for a couple hours and then you consume food. No, I'm talking about a hardcore fast, like a Daniel fast, where you're not putting anything in your body, and you're gonna see a lot of stuff that's gonna come out of your system, stuff stuff that done been up in your system for years. If you fast like on a regular basis like I do, because I do I won't eat my meal. Like I'll get up in the morning time, work out, do whatever. I'll work out fasted, do my workout, and then on top of that, do my do my activities during the day, my work and everything like that. Grind. I'll do it fasted and just have nothing but water, and then I won't eat but just one meal. But everybody don't do that every day. Some days I won't even eat. I'll go on a 3 day fast with drinking nothing but water. I'll go on a 3 day fast with drinking nothing but water because a lot of people don't understand that when you fast on a regular, oh man, you're doing justice to your system. You're doing justice to that blood pressure. You're doing justice to that high cholesterol that you had. You're doing justice to that diabetes that you got. A lot of people don't understand that. Like that's one of my reasons why I don't consume medicine because if listen, if I got it, you got to think about a dog. Okay, let's take a dog for instance. Whenever a dog is like sick or something's wrong with a dog, guess what? They don't eat. They won't eat anything. They won't consume anything, and then guess what? They'll bounce back to what they was like within maybe a day or two. And see, that's with us. We so quick to run to the Tylenol, the ibuprofen, which I'm not knocking anybody for doing that. But if I got a headache, 9 times out of 10, if it's an excruciating headache, then I'll try to put something, like some water or something like that, or a cold towel or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But if it gets to the point where I absolutely just can't take it no more, then yeah, I'll be like, you know what? I have to bear the agony of actually taking a pill. But if it's a slight headache or something like that, every once in a blue moon or something like that, I just won't eat anything. I just won't eat nothing. And what you do is you reset your immune system because that's really all it comes down to is is your immune system. But listen, man, I'm not here to be philosophical about nothing, and this ain't no lesson or anything about that. All I'm saying is that when it comes to these players, realize what you're doing. The NFL needs to realize what they're doing when they put a policy up there like this. The NBA needs to realize that if they do force their players to do something like this, realize what you're doing. Because everybody's body is not the same. Uh, that 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 6'8", 306, 380 pound lineman, his body probably can't take what a guy that's 6'2", 195 and only got like 3 to 4% body fat and all muscle can take. Or that 6'6", 290 pound guy probably can't take what that guy that's 6'7", 300 and some odd pounds can take. What's up with it? Wait, what? Yeah, I know, man. It's all good. We still here. But look, man, y'all got. Oh, okay. You got something to say? What's up with it? Wait, what?
We're good, pimp.
How you doing,
Shout,
bro?
all right. Shout out to Poto. Shout out to the chat. Salute to the panel. Um, yo, like I said, like I fuck with. I'm with on D Hop all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like the way people just moving right now by trying to like trying to have people force people to like commit to something, such as in this, even though yeah, you got so many information from so many people. You got the accurate information saying everything, all the scientists came together and they made all this happen, all that, no doubt. But my thing is like, what's so different from this than HIV, than AIDS, than everything that was like really plaguing our community to the max, like killing us off, and nobody, you know what I'm saying? That shit was big, but nobody really came together to make something happen. I'm not trying to compare or anything like that, but it's kind of hypocritical how people is kind of like, oh, do it like this, but the whole time like they wasn't so focused on different things like cancer. I think you got the best scientists to figure all this shit out for cancer. You can figure out cancer. You know what I'm saying? If you get all the scientists that you're doing for the vaccine for it, like, I, man, I don't know, man. It's like they say they're doing all this with so much, all this minds and everything. Why y'all not putting that towards like, you feel me, a way to, it's like a big distraction compared to the weather situation where in China they lost over about 30 people because of flooding, because of the rain. They had so much rain. You know what I'm saying? In Germany they lost over 100 people because of the weather pattern and everything like that. But shit that's not really getting talked about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand this vaccine shit, but like, come on, bro. They making so much money off this shit. Them companies, dog, niggas don't even like. They so blind, like they got their blinders on, bro. Like completely, bro. And that shit, it's fucking me up because it's like why people so hard falling for this. It's like, and then you got people bullying you into like following their way or going this way. It's always a yes or no. You with us or you without us? Like, bro, last time I checked, like, I got my own choice. I don't have to be with. I can see where you coming from, as in like you want to make sure this vaccine and everything, but also see from the people who never got it, never had it. You know what I'm saying? And now they gotta put something in their body because it's a precaution. You know what I'm saying? You never had no precaution for AIDS. You never had precaution for things that were plaguing our communities in different aspects of each community. You know, now it hit a certain type of group of people, and you want everybody to take it. You know what I'm saying? It's so convoluted. It's insane, dog. And and then when people say, "Nah, I'm good," it's like when people go at like Trump supporters and shit like that. You just doing the same thing like them what they doing to you. You know what I'm saying? You're not helping nobody. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, man, if he stay safe and everything like that, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you put him in protocols because he been somebody around somebody who had it, but he don't have it, that's how you hurting the team. See, that's the little part they missing. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that part because he was around this that. He didn't have, like, for example, they did that with KD in this past season. There's multiple times where he did not have it, but since he was close to somebody who did, they want to take that precaution. They tested him like 7, 10 days straight. He don't got it. Come on, bro. You could have done that with the first 2 days. You had to take away 8 days, so you kind of taking away a team. You taking away, so you kind of forcing people doing it in a longevity because you putting 10 days on it. Oh, you gotta go through 10 days straight. Niggas can go through 3 days straight, still same results, so regardless, but they still make you go through that shit. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's when they kind of forcing you to doing it because they say, hey, you take this test, you get this shot, you gotta do none of this no more. So it's like they're using their power to bully you into picking a decision or picking a side instead of letting it be natural of where you need to be. Where you know what I'm saying? It's like more everything is being artificially pushed compared to if it's naturally pushed, then I get it. But if it's artificially pushed, like niggas really putting strings behind certain things to make shit happen on purpose, it shows where the where the human ego can really like this is the true power of the human ego. You know what I'm saying? You don't agree with me, I'm gonna try to slander you in so many type of ways and make you look kind of stupid, and then you know what I'm saying, like a bully mentality, and but people don't realize it's bullying, and which is throwing me because you don't, because it's not in the particular way that there's a common bully. You don't want to look at it. But when it's like dead on bullying or something that you don't like, you know what I'm saying, about a race or anything, is a problem. But when you bullying somebody like this, it's like, nah, you're not really seeing it. You got blinders on. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad, dog. It's sad, man. That's all I gotta say on that shit, dude. It's sad.
Nah, man. Hey, you on point. Wait, what, man? I wholeheartedly agree with you. And see, this is the thing too. You brought up a good point too. See, wait, what brought up a good point. They have all these diseases and sicknesses and stuff like that, in which, wait, what, you already know they got cure for it. You know what I'm saying? Let's just call it what it is. But they don't want to do that because of the universe, and also they want to keep stuff in circulation. So for money, you know what I'm saying, as a money, to keep everything going, because they want to keep the numbers, some sort of numbers. See, put it like this. Wait, what? Okay, somebody said one time that crime is good, right? It was a ancient philosopher that said that. I forget his name, but he said crime is good, right? And they were like, well, what do you mean? Well, without crime, there would be no judges. There would be no doctors. I mean, there would be no lawyers. There would be no police. There would be no ambulance, stuff like that. Well, it's the same. It's the same thing where, we don't want stuff to happen. Plagues to happen in our society, but actually, people feel like the plague is good, because guess what? They wouldn't. There wouldn't be any type of hospitals. There wouldn't be no EMS. There wouldn't be no ambulance. There wouldn't be any type of medicine that they would need to make in order to do this, do that, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way that they see it. Like me and you, we're thinking like, yeah, shoot, I'm not shoving that stuff up in my system or whatnot, especially something that's man made. Yeah, hey, I'm cool with, wait, what? You know what I'm saying? That's my guy and everything, my brother from another mother, but I'm not gonna trust anything that he made and then have him stick it inside, inside of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you out your mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna trust something that come from the earth that done been living a long time, but that's a whole nother story. But wait, what, man? He definitely got a good point when he says that. And then also, they're not realizing, wait, what, that these guys' bodies, they are investments. They listen, even us doing like regular work and everything, you being a regular worker out in society, man, your body is an investment. Whether you working in the office, whether you out doing construction, whether you doing manual labor, whatever, your body is still an investment. So these guys right here, the difference between them is that these guys hold expectations. These guys, these investors, these front offices, these general managers, these presidents, they have expectations that, okay, well, wait, what, man? Yeah, he was our first rounder. He's projected to be a Pro Bowler by such and such year, and he's projected to get us, somewhere in the next couple of years. That's the type of expectations that they put on you. So it's wrong. I feel like it's wrong for them to be like, yeah, you know what, put that into your body, and then that guy doesn't. He ends up messing up because of allergic reaction to the chemical, possibly even losing his life or something like that. Then what you gonna do? Because like I said, everybody's body isn't the same. So wait, what, man? Wait, what? Definitely hitting on facts right now, man.
Yo, Polo, I'm also say this too, dog. You gotta also like see for me, I like I said, like even in that scenario, you was like, yo, um, like, hey, like if I make something and I ask you to take it, you know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, what the fuck? Like, you made me all that. I get that part. But for me, like for me, I only can respond for myself. I rather trust you more than like not saying vice versa. Let's say you try to create something. I know that your attempt is to keep me alive and keep going. You gotta understand, like you gotta look at how the planet is evolving, not just from the weather pattern, but also from the shortages of food. You know what I'm saying? Think about how we got a lot of shortage of a lot of things, and now they creating clones to do all this extra stuff, which is adding on to creating other things that's probably happening in our body if we're not eating natural things. However, think about it like as a household, as in like the government and all that type of shit. Think about where they coming from, as in like, okay, we got a shortage on food, the weather pattern and all that. We got overpopulation because they've been screaming that for years. We overly populated. We overly populated. They've been trying like think about it, they've been like people been coming up ways of damn, they gonna have to start killing us off and everything like that. But they ain't gonna be outright do it like like a purge or type of shit like that. What they gonna do is, and I'm just saying, think about this. You like when people say, you got like when people get take these shots, there's like a percentage of people who diagnosed with so many things like heart disease, everything that's added to them, which they would never like that before the shot, and then after the shot they started getting all this type of sickness and everything, and you see a lot of people die from that, a lot of times. So that's a great like from a controlled population mindset. This is a great way to implement that into people, as in like putting certain things into them. Because like they said, this shit came up out of 6 months. We only been in mass formation in this whole situation in a year. And already, we already had a rollout by December. So like we had 6 months straight, quick. So you got that, even if it's safe and anything like that. You telling me you had all the greatest science that made something that's so because of this deadly virus in 6 months. Y'all couldn't do that for like what, 10 years to figure out cancer? You couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? You made this crazy ass safe virus in 6 months. You couldn't find a cure for cancer in like 10 years with this same group, putting all that energy into it like how y'all doing it because it's not a money
Right.
profit. You know what I'm saying? Because
Well,
cancer they got hospitals when you got paid them. They get there's so much money into the health progress of when it comes to the medical field, such as when you need people to pay for chemo, so that's bread. Somebody making money off of chemo, somebody making money off these visits to the doctor. All these situations is a chain. The funeral home that get dismounted because because so many people dying yearly because of this disease and this and that. So it's like so many things in the society way is functioning for death in the concept way to keep that afloat. You know what I'm saying? So many funeral homes like got so much bread this COVID. You know what I'm saying? It's just so many things that
yeah,
just keep
yeah.
on
Hey,
adding
don't,
to it.
yeah, don't say the word. Don't say the word.
Oh, where?
Yeah,
I was, I don't know. But yeah, that shit crazy though.
yeah.
But like,
YouTube,
like,
man.
oh yeah. But just saying, like, just to say with D Hop, man, like, we gotta be just like how I felt about the presidency in so many ways. Like, yo, let them people be who they are. You know what I'm saying? As long as they respect you, they don't disrespect you. Listen to what they say. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, listen to both sides. Like, I've been listening to the one side this whole time about getting the virus, getting the shots and everything. But they don't want to take the rehash of people saying, hey, I don't feel comfortable because, by the way, I never had got it before. Why would I want to go get a shot that will put it in me or even have relations of it? Even if it's trying to prevent me, I'm gonna get sick because of it. It's like you intentionally getting me. I'm intentionally sicking myself for something. I'm being safe. I'm being 6 distance. I'm being masked. He doing everything in process. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that them boys gotta test every day type of shit, especially with the NBA. How many times they tested? So I know the NFL had a lot of testing too, and that's like a bit too much. That shit going up your nose all the time. They probably do it like that, but they probably do the swab now. But it just so many people getting paid. That's like, and it's always a money grab, man. I just feel like it's always a money grab. Like you screaming out, yo, this is all the doctors in the world. You know what I'm saying? Is put their mind together for this. I'm like, damn, nigga. It take this flu like virus to get y'all niggas together compared to like all the shit we had before. You making me think. Like you making me like I know somebody came up with this idea before, but it's all about the value of who you trying to save. You know. So
Well,
you
yeah,
can't trust. Go ahead.
yeah. You bring no, you bring man. See again, man. Wait, what, man? You bringing up good facts and stuff. And I will say this too. Uh, you see, like whenever they you know how you were talking about everything is like it's a circulation. They keep stuff in circulation. You know, like you have the funeral homes, you have the insurances, you have the hospitals. You have everything. Everybody's profiting off of this and everything. But you see, wait, what, man? You see, think about why they killed Dr. Sabi or whatever. Yes, and I'm saying that they did something wrong to that man. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
see, Dr. Sabi was coming. It was hitting on a lot of facts. There's a lot of things that I wholeheartedly agree with Dr. Sebi. Now there was some things that I didn't agree with
Hmm.
him about, but it wasn't that much. But the vast majority of stuff I did agree because there was some philosophy that I took from guys like Dick Gregory and guys like Dr. Sabi or whatnot, and they were actually on point with what they said or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so, uh, see, a lot of people don't realize this. Wait, what, man? Is that while we're sitting here and we're like, oh yeah, we go ahead and we just jump on the thing and we're being programmed by our society or whatever. I'm like, wait, what happened to home remedies? What happened to the days where because I'm like you were saying just a few minutes ago, like what I alluded to, I was saying that I'll trust, like you said, you would trust me more than you would trust somebody else or whatever. Well, yeah, I'm gonna trust my grandmother who lived up until 90 years old or whatever, and she picks me like some home remedies rather than okay, they done made something, developed something in the lab where people are they've taken it or whatever and they still dying in their 50s or their 60s or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to say that everybody has, but if you go by the numbers or whatnot, there have been some people that have actually taken a shot or whatever and have passed away or whatever. But what I'm saying is that we have to go back to okay, looking and really doing your research on stuff and wondering okay, what is going to happen because you hit it on facts again too. Wait, what, when you were saying how they only what it took them less than it took them like 6 months. It didn't take them that long to develop this. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, let me hit you with something else too. Wait, what? See, they put our black queen as the face, right? They put her as the face of, yeah, she developed the vaccine. But see, when shit hits the fan and stuff ain't going right, right? Then guess who guess who gonna get the majority of the blame? It's gonna be our black queen. So while you sitting there, you holding her up and you saying, "Yay, she did it" and stuff like that. Oh, well,
You
things
got
ain't going
that.
right. Well, yeah,
You got that
huh?
knife right there ready. I said you got that knife right there
Yeah,
behind your back, ready to stab.
yeah.
I mean, ready to stab,
Exactly.
bro. Cause you already peeped the scene. Cause you like, yeah, we gonna use her as that, that final head, like that false head.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy though, cause like real talk, like seriously, like it break my heart, bro. Like
Hmm.
it really break my heart sometimes, because like we've been through so much shit and we not even peeping no more. We just like you said, but it's so many times people, like for example, you got people like let's say you stay at the corner of the crib, right? The store
Hmm.
is like 3 blocks away, bro. But you got people literally hopping in their car to go to the store. It's like the function type of ways of people moving. It's like, nah, I gotta, if I feel a little sick, yeah, I'm gonna go to the hospital. Like, You don't even try to like figure out, hey, you don't have to put yourself in an environment where you can actually catch some shit. It's so much shit happening in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go to urgent care because you got like a light headache or some shit. You're not even trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not up to date about, damn, okay, I got a headache. I need to start drinking some of this type of tea. Or if I got like a situation, like for example, I met this African man. He's from Africa, like a legit African American. And and like I was talking to him, dude. When I met this man, the man looked like he about 30, like no wrinkles, none and all that. Big, like you know what I'm saying, like bulky as fuck. Kid, this man about 72. I'm like, what the fuck? And I literally, and I like real talk. I literally seen a woman, a sister, American form of of growing up in America type of shit, and she was 72. And you can look at both of these 72, it's totally different. It's like night and day, like legitly, bruh. Like, cause he
Hey,
like,
yeah, wait, you was about to holler at her. Look,
yeah, she
wait,
like you,
like, yeah, what's her name? She's like, boy, I'm old enough to be your grandmother.
yeah. If you ever paid attention how our elderly people grow in America, like they
Hmm.
deform in a way, bro. They never literally age properly. They kind of deform, like they shrink, they get smaller. I've been seeing that a lot. You know what I'm saying? And like not to like call out on purpose, but I seen two different 72s. One that was born through the way of America, and one who came from Africa, like how he eat, the nutrients that he eat, like the
Hmm.
constant workout, a consistent workout every day, so your body won't like form up into a way. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And like I got some lessons from him, I got some remedies. Like if I'm not feeling good or anything, I get
Hmm.
some apple cider. I get a 8 ounce cup of warm water. I get 2 tablespoons of apple cider, and I get 1 tablespoon of cayenne pepper, so it can clear out my senses, my
Hmm.
sinuses and everything like that. And then apple cider clean up my inside, like shit like that, simple like that. And
Hmm.
I was taking that shit throughout the whole, like even like 2 or 3 months prior to the whole shutdown of last year, and I was doing that shit every day. Just doing that to stay consistent by protecting my inside instead of me just like covering my face up only. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's what they did at the
Right.
beginning of this whole thing. They were just telling you, like for example, like the first couple months when this shit was happening, they was just telling people cover up your face and that's it. They wasn't telling people build your immune system, find a way to strengthen your immune system and stuff like that. They wasn't giving them healthy tips about that. But they started doing that after the vaccine came out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When you
Right.
get a vaccine, make sure you work out, build up your immune system. It's like you could have told them that to, strengthen yourself up for battle. Cause like for me, I think about it
Yeah.
in this concept. You feel me? Like for me, it's like okay, my immune system, my soldiers. Why would I want to put them in a pre-war just to prepare them for a crazy ass war? Why I just don't strengthen my battlefield and that's it? Strengthen my strength, my military in that concept instead of me trying to like have them fight wars to battle. You know what I'm saying? Lose them instead of just building them
Nah,
up.
nah, you on point. No, that hey, nah, you explaining the shit just right. Hey, I could talk to Wait What. Hey, y'all, me and Wait What, man, we go at it, man. That motherfucker sometimes he be tripping me out. But one thing I know about Wait What, that motherfucker care about his health. Cause I remember, I remember when you was trying to tell, I think it was Jacob Jennings about the body, right?
Yeah.
And remember, you said, I remember these exact words. Wait, what said? Because you don't think a motherfucker pay attention to archives. Yes, I do pay attention to archives. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I went back and I listened to what was saying about health, and he said the same exact stuff that I tell some of my clients when I was training them and stuff. Okay, like let's say you don't work out for a long period of time or whatever, you used to working out where your heart, your memory and stuff like that. Mainly your heart though. Your heart's gonna be like, hey, what the hell are we doing here? We used to work out and stuff like that. But then let's say after about like a 3 month period, you haven't worked out, haven't been to the gym and everything, and you try to step back in there. or you try to jump back into a full court game and stuff like that, your heart is gonna be like, man, hey, what the hell we doing here? Okay, I thought we were relaxing, but okay, we're doing this again. And I remember you alluded to that fact. You know what I'm saying? So I was just thinking about that. I was like, yeah, wait, what knows this help? Because I said the same thing. Sometimes you have to give an example like that to people for them to truly understand your body. Because if you don't, man, they won't understand the anatomy and the physiology of your body, man.
Nah, you speaking facts, dog. You speaking facts. Legit. Like nobody, I'm not even like for real, bro. It's all on us at times, bro. Sometimes, like I said, like I just learned something else. Like I was reading up on something that was telling me about how cause like I said, for me, I'm broken up, but I got like you feel me. What I read up is like you feel me. Instead of cause I still got like I gotta tone myself up. Yeah. All right, hold on, right quick. Hold on, bro.
Well, I'm gonna give my final thought right now, and then I'm gonna let Wait give his final thought because I'm getting ready to shut this one down. I'm gonna say this to y'all, okay? Look, for anybody that's out here, uh, taking the backs or doing what's necessary because they have to in terms of their job or anything. Look, I'm not trying to offend any of y'all. Y'all do whatever is necessary that you feel that is going to be beneficial, for you. I can't sit here and tell you, this is right or this is wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's your decision. You're your own human being, whether male or female. Okay, I am going to say this. My last point is this. Okay, my final point. Listen, you have to realize that these players that are out on this field, these players that are out on the court, these players that are in the octagon or in the ring, on the volleyball court, in the pool, on the track, any sport that you could think of, their bodies are investments, and you're talking about one of a kind and very few human beings that are naturally gifted like that can be able to show you the talent and display the talent that is necessary in order for you to be the judge of. And so what you have to realize is that when you're holding expectation of these athletes, whether it's football, basketball, whatever, you have to understand that whatever they're putting into their body is vital. That's why a lot of people, like a lot of athletes, they have people around them. They have their personal chefs. They have their personal nutritionists. They have personal trainers. They have a good support system around there to say, hey, look, like wait, I might have wait what around me, and I might be getting ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Get me a triple burger over there, a water burger with some fries. You know what I'm saying? And chocolate shake, you know what I'm saying? And then an apple pie with it or whatever. Wait, we're gonna be like, nah, you shouldn't be eating that. That's what people and athletes need to have around them, you know what I'm saying, in order for them so they could thrive better in their performance. But when you sit there and you encourage something that could be detrimental to their health, both on the short term level and on the long term, you know what I'm saying? You got to think about, what you're doing. So just know that, man. And I had to fertilize, some people's brains on that because they don't realize that they think everything's all hunky dory. When you put that into your system, something that's man made, something that you really don't even know about, and something that you don't even know the side effects about. So wait, what, man? Take it away. Your final thoughts on this, brother.
Man, my final thoughts on it, it's just pretty much, hey, listen, man, like nobody's father. If your father, like, you know what I'm saying, don't throw stones if your father's not a glass maker. You know what I'm saying? Like we just gotta chill with throwing stones and hiding our hands. You know what I'm saying? Giving so many quick, in my opinion, type of shit, and just really be honest. You know what I'm saying? Truthfully, bro, like bodies is different. How your body move and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a functional difference. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes he functionally can move different. You can eat the same meal. He could, like for example, it was a lady who ate eggs all every day, and she lived up to like 100 and some things. You feel me? But the science tell you you can't eat eggs so many times because the high cholesterol and everything, and that can kill you, your heart. But her body adapted in such a different way. So you know what I'm saying? Really trust your body. Your body will let you know. When that shit is like feeling down and everything, you just gotta be able to be honest with yourself and make a difference. You know, do them light workouts. Don't try to try to make everything done in one day. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't do 1,000 push-ups in one day. Spread it out. You know, it's all about like people thinking they gotta like rush to life. Let life come to you, man, and just really pace it. And every moment that you try and you attempt, you know, at the end of the day, you put your effort into it towards something, you know, bigger than yourself. So, you
Man,
know,
I
that's
was
all I
talking
say.
about that. I was talking about that yesterday, bro. I was talking about that yesterday on Polo Motivation, man. I was talking about going at your own pace. That's facts, so go ahead. Wait. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Nah, but you like that. That's how you get in off of it now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, you know, be safe out here. But like I said, at the same time, dog, like yo, like you know, we tell women we can't tell women what to do with their bodies. We can't tell, you know what I'm saying, like where they had the children and everything. Not to bring them in a general sense, but just in that same concept, like this is somebody's body. Don't you know?
Man, I had a cousin, man. Wait, what, man? Listen, I promise you, I'm gonna leave y'all with this though. I had a cousin that tried to do that fake booty stuff, man. You know what
Oh
I'm
man, that
saying?
shit
She
hurt
tried,
me.
yeah. Man, I'm like, she said, you know, man, it's not my cousin. It's just my cousin. I mean, I ain't looking at it like that and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I was looking at her, man. I was like, I said, man, I said, man, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? And I said, look, she said, yes, I did it, da 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 da, and all this other stuff. And she was like, what you think, and all this other stuff. I said, man, I think you absolutely stupid for what you did. And she got mad at me because I said that. And I said,
Mm.
let me sit down and tell you. I said, well, if you can sit down without any
Mm.
pain or anything like that. And she was like, shut up and all this other stuff. Because I had like we had a friend of the family. We had two friends of the family. Like I said, one of them got their chest done, and one of them got their derriere done or whatever. But we told them, you know what I'm saying, like God made you who you is. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I'm not sitting there, you know, we weren't judging them or anything like that, but we were just like, man, you got to think about the potential side effects or whatever, because you doing that for now, but when you turn 50 and when you turn 60 and all that stuff, it's not gonna hold up right. Much less you got to think about those chemicals of the plastics, all the stuff that you putting into your body that doesn't go right with your bloodstream and with your heart and with your arteries and things of that nature, your liver, you know, all that stuff, because your liver is supposed to detoxify everything. Your liver is a filter, so your liver ain't trying to filter plastic and all this other chemicals that you got in your body and stuff like that. So then your body's gonna get confused and stuff like that. And so we were just up in there trying to school her and counsel her where and I listen, like with the whole K Michelle thing, you know, like with her face and all that other stuff and all these different surgeries that I'm like why, you know, why you do that stuff, man? Just keep it natural, man. God made you who you is, man.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, man. I like, you know, when I used to work at, I had a female. You know what I'm saying? She was nice already, but so I had to get in there she said she was
You there? What?
she was telling me that I said she was telling me she want to get her, you know, her eyes done. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And 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 it was kind of crazy because like she was already nice already. You feel me? So
Mhm.
I just told her how I felt. Like she asking me like, "Yo, you think I should do it?" And I kept it a butt with her. Like, you know, at the end of the day, it's your choice. I'm gonna just tell you how I feel. You feel me? I feel like, you feel me, like you good where you at. You feel me? Just some committed workouts. You know, certain, like, you know, the workouts. Like you could do it mechanical. You don't have to do it chemical. That's what a lot of people don't
Yeah.
realize. You can do it mechanical, like them workouts.
Mhm.
You know, certain technique. Look out something, figure out something, and, you know, to get to that perk you trying to look for.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Organic.
Yeah,
Mhm.
facts. Because when you do it
Mhm.
mechanically, which is the workouts and all that, you can have better bulk up and fix up things. But when you do it chemical, it's already you trust in the chemical now. You know what I'm saying? When
Yeah.
you putting shit in your body, now that's a whole random compared to mechanical where you can actually fix on it yourself. You got hands on with it. And that concept when you think about mechanic, that's you hands on compared to chemical when you gotta let the chemical do what it's supposed to do because you can't touch it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
cause you could tell the natural body as opposed to somebody that got silicones or got all this plastic and stuff like that up in their body. You could tell right off what type of surgery they did. Now, if you go like like you were talking about Africa. um oh wait, what? Because my wife she's African. It like you go to if you go to her country, or you go to like the motherland and everything, you'll see like Lupita. You know how Lupita looks. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you see like that natural type of beauty. You know what I'm saying? That pure. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about, oh, I got to get all this lip, what's that, lip pump. uh got to
Upgrade
get your
and
lip
shit like that.
done. Man, face be looking like motherfucking Lil Kim. It be all
Hey, if you Pete Little Kim before
Miss
that surgery
Piggy and
stuff,
shit.
she was still
Yeah,
beautiful,
man.
bro. That's the crazy part. It's like, and,
I'm like,
and not
damn,
just
man,
to
you
be
look like a
sexy,
damn, you look like a Muppet now, man. Like, what
not even try
the
to be like in that mind of sexy. Think about Michael Jackson himself. Like he did the same thing with surgery. Like for real, like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like that was a brother, man. You know what I'm
hell?
saying? You know what I'm saying?
I,
Nigga was handsome, bro. You can't. You know what I'm saying? He was good. Feel me? You want him
I
so
think.
like you feel me?
I, hey,
And then
didn't
he did
Jose?
all that
Didn't
shit,
Jose? Didn't Jose Canseco try to do that? Wait, what? He had
man.
some surgery. I'm like, man, man, you a man? Like, what?
But dog, it just shows that society have more grip on reality because they the one who came up. Like that's why I don't like to use the word beautiful because when you use the word beautiful, somebody got to be
Mhm.
ugly. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right, right,
It,
right.
so the mindset is like, yo, like I gotta get my face done, all that stuff down. You feel me? Now
Yeah,
we
yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah.
concept
Wait.
where,
I'm gonna go get my lips did, man. Like, man, come on, man. You a man.
or even worse, I gotta go get my girl ass done. You feel me? To the
Yeah.
simple fact that dudes still paying for that. That's the crazy part. Dudes paying for the fake stuff.
Hey,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? It's not even about like you don't want to feel nothing. You just want the created weird shit. You feel me? So as men out here in society, we kind of created this as well by allowing it. We allowing ourselves to entertain it, and once we entertain it, they gonna think this shit is what would need to be broadcast, and that's how they constantly. Cause bro, back in the day, bro, if you was a natural nigga, wasn't fucking with you. But now it's like they don't
Nah.
care. They don't care if you're natural or not. They see a fat ass. They see a fat ass. They don't care if you look crazy.
Right, right, right,
You feel me?
right.
So it's like the
Yeah,
value of
yeah.
man towards women is like really low. So that's why the woman doing so many wild shit. Like, you feel me?
And not
It, it,
realizing, not realizing that stuff is temporary. It's not gonna last. Not gonna last a long time, man. But wait, what, man? You definitely hitting on facts, man. We definitely got to continue this topic for another day, man. But look, man, I think wait, what, for pulling up, man. He definitely was hitting on facts, especially on the nutrition side of things, man. But also in regards to Deandre Hopkins in the situation with the policy and everything, man. Look, man, y'all like this video, share it. Comment, make sure you're hitting the notifications too, that you're able to get all of my videos or whatever. Until then, man, it's Polo Sports Talking ENT. Man, y'all have a good one. I'll holler at y'all a little bit later.
salute.